Jackson next to him. Ja Morant, he's out there with Jay, and it's Brooks, and at the 3, the small forward. And for the Nets, they've got Kyrie Irving. Andre Drummond is out there with Durant. Then there's Baller, and it's Brown in at the 3 spot. Something you love, Clark. We should see some terrific rebounding here in this one tonight.
Yeah, you know how I feel about class eaters, Kevin. I love to see guys do work on the boards, and that's both boards. On the offensive end, pursuing the ball, getting extra possessions. Defensively, it's the last step to a good defensive possession.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. And he dunks it down.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Pass the ball. Morant comes with the double team. Baller passes to Drummond. It's stolen by Adams. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Sosa. Oh, good with the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the rejection by Jackson. It's Morant in the corner, driving in. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Baller. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Brooks outside. And the pass to Sosa. Shot from the top of the key and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
That one, no good. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Jackson in the corner. Passes it to Sosa. To the paint. Morant with a wide open look. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
Drives to the hoop.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like it, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose.
Now that is some real industrial size strength right there.
Here's Sosa. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Jay's got 7.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4 or 5.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point guard moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
From 12 feet out, it's hauled in by Brown. Nets trail by 3. High post, KD inside. Here's Baller outside for Durant. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for Ball.
Nice aggressive take that time by Drummond. Goes right into the defender to get the shot off and a foul.
The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. And Craig, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson. The way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get... the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. It's Durant on the wing. With the shot. Drummond. It's good on the putback.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dogged offensive rebound.
Now here's Brooks. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Adams, right side. Down low. Here's Sosa. Oh!
Oh, man. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Sosa the pass to Morant. Knocks it loose.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Baller. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off. Making him go to the line. Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Oh! Finishes in style with a double clutch jam.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
To the inside, Sosa. And it's sent back by KD.
KD's defense has really taken a huge step forward. I mean, excellent at blocking shots now, and he's a better help defender. Man, he's putting that reach to good use on the defensive end.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
The Nets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Kyrie Irving. At the line 2 times.
That's good from Irving.
You know, off the court, Kyrie Irving has done some incredible things. One example, financially supporting WNBA players who sat out the 2020 Wubble season. Kyrie is more than a basketball player, always engaged with the world around him, and always interesting things he has to say.
And Simmons, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Pass to ball. Drummond in the post. Can't cash in from close range.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 5. And plenty of scoring on this team, but Kyrie Irving...
Coach just wants me to be aggressive.
Agreed. And for an NBA defense, few more scary, Greg, than Kyrie Irving with his foot on the gas.
Yeah, because he doesn't just score on you. When he gets in that mode, Irving can make you look silly.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
So on the floor for Memphis. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Jay out there with Ja Morant. And it's Brooks in at the small forward. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Sosa. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Jackson has the open look. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. And he knocks down the first one. And you look at some of the most unbreakable records in NBA history, Clark. Scott Skiles with 30 assists in one game. Who's going to beat that?
That's a hard one to top. I mean, 30 dimes in one game. I mean, that is just amazing. One, you got to pass it well, and two, you got to have great shooters around you. Westbrook had a game with 24 assists last year, but that's still a far cry from 30. I think that may very well be an untouchable record, Kevin.
Baller, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Irving dishes to KD. Driving the lane. Adams, some nice D. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Cans the shot with nobody near him. 19 points for Jay.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
Durant for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Fires for 3. And it's KD with the rebound. Driving inside. That one drops for him. 14 points for Ball.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you. I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
Aldridge, the pass to Ball. Here's Simmons. Nets passing it around. No good from Irving.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Sosa, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
Baller passes to Durant. Over Brooks. KD can't get it to go.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
And there's the pass to Ball. From 13, the basket good off the assist from Simmons. Baller's got 16.
And boy, has he picked it up. Since the start of the second, his shots now starting to fall.
Morant dishes to Brooks. Passes to Sosa. Takes it inside, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Irving. Here's Baller. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. They get a hand on it. Here's Sosa. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Nets. They trail by 9 points.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots. He seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Brooklyn's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Baller, Adams defending. Baller passes to Simmons. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Good awareness by Simmons. He's so good at reading the defense and finding the shooter and setting him up perfectly.
From deep three-point range, shot clock reset for Memphis. Adams. Here's Sosa. Tries yet again. Can't hit that one. The Nets go the other way with it. Here's Baller. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Wow. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hand.
Buries it from three-point range.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And boy, has he come alive. Since the start of the second quarter, he has been on fire.
And the Grizzlies leading by 8. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the half. 5 to shoot.
Using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
And there's the drive. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
There's 10 seconds left in the first half. Here's Jackson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Ben Simmons.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock him down from the line.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
And so we wrap up the first half. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a... That's all for now.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Nets. Aldridge out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Durant. Then there's Irving. And it's Baller in at the shooting guard. Irving up top. Going inside.
Well, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irving has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
Here's Morant. And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
Here's Baller. They get it back. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Aldridge.
Boy, that's exactly the kind of activity on the offensive glass that makes Aldridge special.
On the wing, Jackson. Pass to Sosa. Here's KD. No points in the game yet for him. To the middle. Here's Baller. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. The first free throw is good.
Number 15. And at the line.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Memphis leading by 6. And yes, it's good.
And this is something Morant does well. His knack for knowing when to make that feed is impressive.
Driving to the basket. Yes, that goes in. And that's 31 points for Baller.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Kevin Durant.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
Nets trail by 8. Here's Baller, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up, and it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game. And the first one at the line is good.
Number 15.
So he gets them both. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Sosa. Here's Jackson. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons.
Grizzlies ball.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
He lobs it up.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Here's Baller. Headshot off. Adams, some nice D. The pass to Sosa. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Baller. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Sosa. A rebound by the Nets. Aldridge has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. Nets trail by 10. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And here we go. Fast break and Morant's got it. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Shot to stop the run. That one doesn't go. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Sosa covered by Irving. Lets the three fly. And it's Morant missing.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Last 2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
There's Jackson with the three. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
There's 1:54 left to play in the third. Here's Baller outside for Durant. Stolen by Brooks. Inside. Here's Sosa. It's sent back down by Simmons.
An elite defensive threat and presence. Simmons understands exactly how to use his body to position himself for excellent defense.
Aldridge against Adams. Passes it to Ball. 6 to shoot. And Shea gets the whistle that time. That's his fifth foul.
That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his fifth right there. Can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Morant passes to Sosa. And again, Memphis no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and was maybe a step out of his range.
50 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. On deep. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. .41 seconds left in the third. Here's Baller. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
14.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency is, you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunity.
Sosa, and the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Good on the second free throw. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Nets. 8-point game. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And the first one counts.
Boy, is he really getting after it here in the second half, just drawing a ton of fouls.
26 seconds left in the third. Here's Sosa. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. The Nets have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Here's Baller. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject it. Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Memphis out in front, up. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Ja Morant, he's out there with Jay, and it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. Here's Sosa into the lane, and Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And it's official. They have come all the way back At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
I did not think they had enough clock to get all the way back, but here they are. And now they've got to feel like they're in control of